Hey guys, how's it going? Victor here, Trail Boss Mafia again. Another episode. Today we're doing a little bit of maintenance-ish / cleanup on the truck. Getting rid of these old, yellowed out eBay lights. They still work, but they look kind of ugly, yellowed out on me now. And they're a little too big, so when I'm going on whoops, bumpy roads, they kind of like start vibrating into a direction of their choice. And I'm also going to clean up this gaggle fuck of wiring I got here, get rid of all those relays, because I got another cheap wiring panel here, an 8-gang panel switch system from Amazon. It's cheap. Oh, bit of tape there. Cheap. It's about 90 bucks. You know, so it's gonna eliminate all that clutter I have there. What's helping me today is my daughter, Gigi.
Hello there.
All right, so she is learning how to work on vehicles, at least to get her comfort level up. And we're gonna go ahead and get started, guys. All right, so far we've already taken off the mounting hardware for these lights here. Now we just have to find some wire cutters and nip the wires down there to take these off completely, and then we're going to drill holes here because we got 4 lights now instead of 2. All right, go ahead. Yeah, do it tight. Do it harder. Squeeze it real hard. 2 hands if you need to, baby. There you go. The cut.
Yeah, cut.
All right, let's pull this out. Oh, good job. Look at that. So there's one out. So you're gonna figure out which wires to cut, okay? So I want you to trace the wires, all right? And before you cut, ask me, and I'll let you know if that's the wire you're gonna cut or not, all right? So we're cutting the wire that comes out of these, right? Like the other one.
The thick one?
Remember? So follow this thick one down, get underneath the truck if you have to, and follow it, and ask me, Dad, is this the one? All right? Go ahead. So. You could get dirty. It's all right, it's all right. You could lay down on the floor, do whatever you need.
Is this the one?
Nope. Remember, look, the hole's up here, right? Where the wire's poking through? Mm-hmm. All right, so okay. You're way off, all right? There's a lot of wires there. Let's see. Well, you're getting there. You're getting there. Oh, did you find them? All right, so you might have to come out to where I'm at, huh?
Possibly.
Or stick your hand down there and just stick your hand up through here and just cut them, okay? All right, go ahead. So retrace the wire, make sure you get positive identification of the wire. And once you are sure, you cut them, okay?
So would it be this one?
I don't know. Is it coming out? Is this the same wire?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is, huh? All right, but you're too close there. Cut a little bit closer towards. So follow the wire, right? Mm-hmm. Until you feel the smaller wires sticking out of them, and you want to cut the smaller wires as close to this one as possible. Okay. Mm-hmm.
So.
Did you already cut one?
These 2 down here. These 3?
Yep, that's 3 of them, right?
There you go.
All right, let's see. Did you cut them all off? Mm-hmm. Let's find out. All right, so you did a good job. I'll cut them all right here. Mm-hmm. 2 hands if you need to, okay?
Okay.
Eventually you'll build up your strength.
Get it.
You're gonna show up all the new generation kids. And you guys can see how bad I had jerry rigged everything here. Running from that fender, the A-pillar, into the door here, and into this freaking even cheaper switch panel. This thing got pretty hot. You know, I'm pretty sure eventually we'll start to fire something, but I did live in an apartment, and that apartment complex did not allow working on vehicles in the parking lot, so I had to do stuff super fast at that time. Now that I have a garage, I can start cleaning stuff up and doing things the better way. Although not quite yet the right way. So let me see that. Damn.
Yep.
Roly poly. You know they like to roll around the shit sometimes and dog shit, and it's all over your arm.
Yep.
Yep. Alright, so we successfully took out all that nasty jerry-rigged wiring. There was like 4 different relays in there, or 3 actually. This ghetto little freaking Amazon $30 switch panel, 40 amp fuses in it. This thing, like I said, it always got hot when I turned on, say, a light bar with the ditch lights at the same time. So hopefully that other switch panel is better. It's got 60 amp breaker. That means more better protection. All right, so you guys can see where I mounted this little panel box here. I use the engine bay fuse box. Just drilled it on top here. Make sure you cut the screw on this side, otherwise you're gonna hit the relay. That's right underneath that section there. You got your positive and negative wires going in through this 60 amp breaker, and you just hook up the positive side here. The other positive side goes out that breaker into the positive side of the battery, and negative one, pretty self-explanatory, goes to the negative terminal. And because I have this amp wire going into my little amplifier on that side of the firewall there, I do not have room to run this sucker right here. Where is it? There we go. This one right here. So there's another section here. Turn my light on. If you remove this tab here, this module slides right out. Sorry guys, using one hand here. There's like a lot of wires back here, so 2 hands is easier, so let me go ahead and do that real quick, then I'll get back to you. Alright, so this slid right out by just pulling down this tab, and if you see, you have 10mm screw right there, got 10mm coming out of that red bolt up there, and you just remove those, and you'll see the rubber grommet, the big ass rubber grommet on the firewall there, which you can clearly see through the other side of the engine bay. I'm gonna go ahead and remove these 2 nuts and show you guys the rest. And this came right out. It's oriented like this, the longer leg towards the bottom, and right there you could see the rubber grommet lip right here. Big old section right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and get through the other side and start running that wire through it. All right guys, so right here, this big old cable running through it. It runs right through that grommet I'm talking about by the firewall. So I'm just gonna go ahead and grab a blade, do a little incision there, and run the wires. And this is on the battery side of the firewall. All right, mobsters, this went into the second day of working on this. I had to do some dad things yesterday. Took the kids out to a pumpkin patch, and it got a little bit too dark for me, but I managed to finish up now. And this is pretty much what the finished product looks like here. I mounted it on top of the engine fuse box. I did get rid of all the extra relays I had over there. And mind you, I still have a few wires here. These are all the wires that are coming in to the little 8-gang relay switch panel. I already got my lights wired up. I have my CB radio. Oh, I'm sorry, not CB. The GMRS radio wired up. And I was finally able to mount this here. I used to have it with double-sided tape on, and with the heat, you know, just kept falling off, so I finally hard bolted it in to the dash. And this is your little panel right here, on off, and I have everything labeled right now. If you guys need to use different labels, it does come with a full sheet of labels for you to use for whatever you need them for. You could also take these off, put some new ones on, and I'm pretty sure you could find these online as well if you happen to need a custom set or something. But all in all, pretty straightforward process. If you guys are comfortable working with electrical, doing 12-volt systems like on vehicles, super easy. Just to recap, you have your positive and negative terminals. These fat wires that come with a kit, they bolt directly to the battery. You'll get a 60 amp fuse. Some kits will come with an 80 amp fuse, and all you have to do is just link them from the positive side of the battery to the positive terminal here. Negative, obviously you don't need a fuse, and this links to the controller that's inside. What was a pain in the butt was running the wire through the firewall there. I did have to clip the little controller wire so that it'll fit, slide better, and I had to fish it through using my old CB radio antenna. Alright, I did cut my fingers up a bit because I was not wearing gloves, but that'll be our little secret unless you're watching this and then you share the crap out of this video. But all in all, guys, you know, just a little project I had going on here. Been wanting to do it for a long time. There is the old setup I had. Freaking 1, 2, 3, and yeah, 3 separate relays. This $30 or $20 whatever little switch panel here that is only protected by 240 amp fuses. I'll probably keep this off to the side and use it for like a project vehicle in the future, a little rock crawler or something. But thank you for watching, guys, and I know this is only like a little install video or whatever, not even a full install video, just me on my day off doing whatever I need to do to the truck to declutter the engine bay. So I really appreciate you guys watching, and until the next one, guys, have a good one.